It's Halloween 2019. Today they're voting to impeach Trump. It's not Trump that's being on trial or needs to be impeached. It is the extreme GOP's ideology from Mount Sinai and the subsidiary 10 Commandments that must be impeached and taken off the earth, taken to its destruction. And what that is the Old Testament from Mount Sinai until Jesus. Before Mount Sinai, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob knew nothing about this law system. It says in Deuteronomy 4:13, God made this covenant, the 10 Commandments, with us, and he created 2 stone tablets. And in Deuteronomy 5:2 it states, it was not with our fathers who made this covenant here at Horeb. It's us here at Horeb, not with our founding fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So that means there was no religious system before Moses. So there was no temple, no building. See, everyone has this idea that God has a house. So for 430 years, as Galatians 3 states, there was no temple, no building, no church, nothing. Where was God? In a homeless shelter? Where was God? In the pagan temples? There was no temple. You see, this is the problem. You get rid of the temple, you get rid of all religions, all pastors, all wars and killings. You see, this is what's being impeached today, the start of it. So once we get rid of all this idea that God has a temple, this thumb-sucking, babysitting system of law, playpen, training wheels, that was for the Jews only until the coming of Christ, as Galatians 3 states, we will have heaven and earth. Revelation speaks of it being destroyed. And through information at greatestonecommand.com, you'll get that information. So today is the beginning of the end for these extreme conservatives who, because they go to church and they do a humble and they do a holy kiss and they shake hands, and then once they leave the church, they don't give a damn about nobody. They go home, oh, I did my righteous act today. This is why the Pharisees said, Lord, look at me. I go to church, I pay 10%, I pray, I sing in the choir, I do the Bible studies. Look how righteous I am. I'm not like these sinners. Well, I'm calling sinners to the table fellowship like Jesus did, the Messiah. Okay? And that is the new platform. From here, we have diplomacy for peace, brotherhood, forgiveness, sharing life. The reign of God came already. Why are you waiting for the second coming to come in the clouds to do what he said the first coming? So it needs to go to this destruction, this thumb-sucking, babysitting, infantile mentality that God has a house. That's stupid. They didn't have one before Mount Sinai. And Revelation says, I saw no temple in the cerebral cortex here in heaven. No temple, for God and Jesus is the temple. Amen. So let's grow up, man. Start partying. Start bringing the community and fellowship together. GreatestOneCommand.com is the solution.